matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll run here with a rookie until about the 23. Take a look at this Patriots defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Ready?
From the gun, here's Rattler. Olave over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. 13 yards. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Saints in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now. Yellow. Set.
On play action, Rattler. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Come on, set. Cut.
Now Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On the double.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Hey, check on ball. Ready.
Rattler working out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Marcus Jones picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Patriot defense has a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Here we go.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, probably, because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize, put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
45, White.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints first down.
And Rattler, he'll throw again. And that nearly intercepted. A free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
52 blue. Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set, ready. Black 40.
Rattler going to look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
First down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
2 yards on the pickup.
This defense for the Saints, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Now we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing here is May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw with May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Keyshawn Butte with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
Saints nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up the 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Smith. The 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Rashard Smith with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy. 5.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Hey, what's up?
From the shotgun, May with it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on the punt for the Patriots. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned at ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To the air is Rattler. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Results in a 4th
Here comes
down.
the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Crazy.
From the gun, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Second down and 4.
Crazy.
To the air, May. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
10 yards. That's another Patriots first down. It's a gain of 10.
They're going to throw. May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Nice little juke. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here goes it up. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Hey, what's up? Hey, kid.
Henderson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it'll be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
May's pass.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And the Saints.
Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. A give to Smith out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He lets it go deep for Olave. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They're marking down officially at the 34.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll drop to throw. May looking to run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Hunter Henry. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Saints 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
22, ready.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 48-yard attempt.
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this will remain a two-touchdown game.
21.
Looked like you might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Smith up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
It's 3rd and 11.
6, Mega, ready. Slide blue, set.
From the shotgun, Rattler. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Saints first down.
Now they'll shift things around.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Beetle blue, ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 9
Line of
yards.
scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down.
Again, it's Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2nd and
1 yard gain.
9. Rattler working out of the gun. He finds Smith out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
And 3.
Here's Rattler. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Pulled up by Robert Spillane. And the Patriots are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. Down the right sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A huge play there on the screen pass. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On play action, May. Stephon Diggs. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Crazy.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is caught. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here in the next play. Henderson. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
Well, this defense knows they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job of 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to run with Henderson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with May. That's caught at the 3. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Boutte with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
I'm going to put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Williams. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Down. 45. White. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Smith. Given 3 on the screen. It couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and forever.
Smash. Red. 6. Mega. Ready?
Throwing is Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Good game there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not in any rush offensively. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, it's May. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs, 39 yards. And the Patriots have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Go, take it to the house.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
To the air is Rattler. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Rattler. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good for the Saints. First down.
Ready.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all been real big, but still all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now he's going to step up and run. He completes it to Olave. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. That one caught by Pope. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
At the 33-yard line.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Patriots, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be